Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing? I know I'm doing just fine, but tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow is not only MLK Day, but it is also the rematch of the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. Now, the last time we've seen these two teams meet were on Christmas Day, when everybody everybody should know what happened. The Warriors blew 14-point lead in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers went on a 29-14 run in the last 9 minutes, and that was basically the game. So that's what I want to talk about today, just to give a little preview of what's going to go down tomorrow and how the two teams have to play, and just looking forward to tomorrow's game. So let's get into it. Now, tomorrow's going to be the last time they meet in the regular season, until, of course, they make it to the finals. If both teams obviously make it to the finals, which is kind of almost predetermined that they'll both make it to the finals. But what I wanted to talk about is how this game, how it really almost decides the finals, basically. If Golden State loses this, they have a lot to work on. There's no reason they should lose this. They're at home. They've had plenty of losses, or two losses that they could have rebuilt themselves on. But this is really what's gonna basically foreshadow how their finals are gonna play out. Golden State, if they want to win this game, they're gonna have to play all four quarters like they do the first three quarters. If you haven't seen my last video, I talked about what would cost the Golden State Warriors a finals. So if you want to go check that out, go check that out. But basically what's happening is the problem the Warriors are having the most is not finishing off fourth quarters. Just about everybody knows that. So if they want to beat Cleveland, they're gonna have to play through that fourth quarter like they do the first three quarters. Now, one stat I wanted to put in there is when LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love all score 20 or more points, the team is 10-1 basically when the trio scores 20 plus points each. So Golden State's really going to have to focus a lot on defense, make sure that they're not only playing offense, because throughout the game, Golden State's offense just kind of wears down. So not only are they going to have to play excellent offense, they're going to have to play excellent defense. Especially since the Cleveland Cavaliers have just traded for Kyle Korver. That's going to be another extra weapon the Cavaliers could use against the Warriors. But regarding individual play, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, and Klay Thompson are really going to have to slow down on the offense, because they tend to be very, very sloppy on offense in the fourth quarter. They tend to shoot way more threes. They tend to miss a lot more threes. They kind of play too much ISO ball, so they're really going to have to just focus on their main style of offense throughout the fourth quarter. But for the Cavaliers, if they want to beat Golden State at home, they're really just going to have to stick with how they typically play the Warriors. Just physical defense, get into their heads a little bit, just kind of pushing the offense, and I feel like they'll be fine. I feel like the Cavaliers will get the win in this if they stick to how they play. Now, of course, Kyle Korver, I'm not sure what they're going to do with him in this game. They have had 2 off days coming into this game, so I doubt that he hasn't at least got in one practice. But yeah, I definitely feel that the Cavaliers have a really, really good chance of beating the Warriors. I personally think that they're going to beat the Warriors. That's my prediction for this game. But it is a very both of the teams had a lot of rest. I'm pretty sure Golden State has had like 4 off days coming into this game, and the Cavs have had 2 or 3. So both of these teams will be definitely well rested. So it's definitely going to be a pretty good matchup. Now, in conclusion, this is going to be a very fun game to watch. I will definitely be watching it. I encourage all of you to also be watching it, because it's the last time we're going to see these two teams play each other until a possible finals rematch or three-peat or whatever. But if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more of these videos, I think you would definitely like this channel. There's a lot to come, especially throughout the finishing of the regular season and for the coming playoffs.